Hi friends! Long time no see. Been almost a year, but we won't waste too much time talking about how long I have been gone because I'm back now and I have a kitty. He has one eye. Name's Tommy, or Tom. Okay, so today I am going to be doing a autumn book haul. I went to the bookstore on Monday and picked up some books, and these are the books I have lined up to read through the end of September, October, and early November. It's a lot. It's a lot. What are you eating? Oh my gosh. So, I actually work at the bookstore in which I purchased these books. I just thought I'd mention it because it's cool. I am a barista there and I make coffee and I sell books to people, and yeah, it's fun. I really love it. It really was like a dream for that to be my first job, so I really enjoy working there. But I went on my day off and browsed and got all the books that I wanted. So I love autumn so much. It's my favorite season. First day of autumn is on the 22nd, which is just on Wednesday, which is less than a week away. So I'm just so excited for autumn to like officially begin. I just finished reading Pride and Prejudice and I am excited to start reading some of these books. Without further ado, I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. Yeah! So I have a total of 8 books here. Got quite a bit of variety here. We have some sci-fi, some young adult, some classics. I think I will start with just the generic fiction. All of this is fiction, but we'll start with like the generic fiction. So the first book is The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. If you were on Book Talk on TikTok, you've probably seen this book, which is what brought it to my attention. And then I asked one of my coworkers about it, and she further convinced me that I needed to read it. I've heard it's a good one to read on just like a rainy night. Just curl up and just try and read the majority of it in one sitting. It's actually gonna be rainy tonight, so I'm kind of considering possibly starting this one tonight and making it my first read. I don't know a ton about it, but from what I've heard, it sounds incredible. I don't know, I just know that there's some cool characters in it, and it's a really pretty book too. It's really pretty. And I've heard some people say that this is the only book to exist just because it's that good. So I'm hoping that I will enjoy it, and I'm really excited about it. So that one is a sci-fi one. Is that sci-fi? I'm pretty sure this is sci-fi fantasy. The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue is by V.E. Schwab. But in our just kind of standard fiction category, we have one more book, and it's young adult. So it is Serpent and Dove. This one I'd also seen on Book Talk, and I'd seen it around at work, and just all the covers are so pretty. And then the third book came out recently, so I'd just seen it a lot, and then I found out that it was witchy, so I thought it would be perfect for spooky season. I think it's set in France, and it's kind of historical fiction, but not historical fiction, just like time period wise and stuff. The genre that I've read the most of, if you can kind of see back here, is young adult. Young adult is usually my genre that I stick with, but I've been kind of like slowly transitioning out of it, enjoying some other genres a little bit more. But this is just kind of what I'm used to. I've heard it's got some of like the classic tropes in it. I'm really excited about it. I think this will be an easy read for me. I think we will move on to the classics. So I just finished reading Pride and Prejudice, which is I think probably that's the first classic I've ever read. I've been really wanting to get into the classics, and I thought that there's no better time than autumn to do so, just because the classics seem so cozy. I've been very afraid to read the classics, but after reading Pride and Prejudice, I feel a little bit more comfortable. So I've got 3 classics here. So the first book we have is Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. I spent so much time when I was picking out these books, like which cover I wanted, and I settled on this one. It seems short. I know it will take me a while to read it though. I had heard that this was a good read for the autumn time. I don't really know much about it, but I wasn't sure I was gonna read it, and then my boss, it turned out to be one of their favorite books. After talking to my boss, I was just further convinced to read it. I'm really excited about this one as well. I'm excited about all these books, but this will be my first Bronte. Alright, the next 2 classics are super appropriate for the spooky season. Up first we have Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. I'm so excited to read these next 2 books. This will obviously be an October read. This one was in bargain. We have a classic section at work in bargain. I ended up liking this cover the best with the green, and there's like a built-in bookmark. It's like a different type of new book smell. This one smells like rain and leather for some reason. I think it's better than I think it is. I think I'm really going to enjoy it based on what I've heard. It seems like such a cozy read. Okay, and so then the last classic I purchased is Dracula by Bram Stoker. I'm so excited. I will further explain why I'm excited. I purchased this book so I could read another book. Like, all the classics I purchased because I'm trying to get into the classics, but also this one has further motive behind it. The next book will further explain why I'm so excited about this one. This will be another October read. I can't wait. I can't wait. Okay, this one kind of fits into the classics category because it's why I'm so excited to read Dracula. So I found this book through someone named Desi on YouTube. Love her channel. So good. She was reading this book in one of her videos and I just got so excited about it and knew that I wanted to read it, and that is Dracul. It's by Dacre Stoker and J.D. Barker. Dacre Stoker is like Bram Stoker's great nephew or something like that, and I cannot explain to you how excited I am to read this book, like beyond excited. Also, I could not find it, just it wouldn't come up in our system in our store when I would just try and like look it up in the general search engine, but one of my coworkers was like, I think that's in bargain. So instead of buying it online for like $30, it was in bargain for $6.97, so that was a win for sure. And then it has this random ink stain on the bottom and it's red, and I think it's appropriate because Dracula. Blood. I just think it's funny that there's a red ink stain. This is based on Dracula. I had no clue that when Bram Stoker went to publish Dracula, he wanted it published as nonfiction. Like, that's why Dracula is written the way it is with the journal entries and everything. According to Bram, these events actually happened. And this book goes more into detail with that, with like all the breadcrumbs he left across different publishings. This accounts Bram and what the real Dracula might have been like, and I don't know all the details. All I know is I'm just so excited. I don't think I've ever anticipated reading a book more. Everyone I know has had to hear me talk about it. Moving into our final category, I guess it's kids fiction, technically. So as you can see back here, can you see back there? I don't know if you can see back there, but I have Harry Potter books, but I only have 5 Harry Potter books, only 5. So the last 2 Harry Potter books. I love Harry Potter. The hardcover ones were all my grandmother's that she gave to me. The 2 paperbacks I purchased myself, but I needed to finish the collection, and there's no better spooky season autumn read than Harry Potter. Harry Potter is just the best for this time of year. I'm a Hufflepuff if you couldn't tell. There's really not lots to say about these really, other than just that I'm excited. But these 2 books are like, starting with the Order of the Phoenix, really start diving into the darker tone of the series, and that proceeds with these 2. So we have Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. I'm excited to read this one. I know it's some people's favorites. Now it's some people's least favorites. I love the green cover. It's just so pretty. A lot goes down in this book. Alright, and then obviously we have the Deathly Hallows. I love the orange cover as well. I think these 2 book covers really stand out from the other ones. Reading Harry Potter just hits different. They're the coziest reads. I love reading Harry Potter. That's the last book in our haul. I am so excited to read all of these. So let me know what you're planning to read this autumn and what your favorite autumn and spooky season reads are. I'm very excited to be back filming videos. I really love watching autumnal videos on YouTube. I really love Darling Desi's and Girl in Calico's, so I hope to be motivated by this season to film videos. So let me know what you'd like to see. I've already got another video planned for this week, so hopefully we can stay consistent in this because I really love doing it and I feel more like myself when I'm doing it. I hope you are all doing well, and I wish you all the best in this upcoming season. So thank you so much for watching, and I will hopefully see you in my next video. Peace out, guys. It feels so weird. How did I ever do that naturally? Okay. Bye.